To my video update for this week. Spring appears to finally have arrived. We've got some daffodil bulbs that are blooming, and the blossom on the trees is coming out. Although with the hail and near snow we've just had at lunchtime today, I'm not sure it feels like spring at the moment. But it does indicate that summer is on its way. And it's a big summer for our Year 11 students with their GCSE exams and then their results in August. We've just had their mock examination results and they've done incredibly well. We've seen a big improvement, the best mock exam results we've had at this time in the school's history actually, which is great. So congratulations to them, well done. However, it's not done yet. You know, I'd say that we've got to keep going. Big final push now, about 10 or 12 weeks to go until those exams. And we're here to support them both academically, to get the best out of them, but also we understand that it's a pressurised time and we're here to support them with their mental health and well-being. If your child is in Year 11 and they need some support, please get them to speak to their tutor or their head of year or a member of the safeguarding team, and we're here to help them through that difficult time. But it's not just about Year 11s, it's about all the year groups, and Year 10s have Parents' Evening coming up on Tuesday the 31st of March. Booking for that will open next Tuesday. Please make sure that you take the opportunity to come and hear what your teachers have said about your child's progress in GCSE so far and set them up to be successful in their mock exams that they'll have in the summer. As we approach summer, some teaching staff, some support staff decide to change jobs. And we're very sad to see them go for a variety of reasons. It might be that a job comes up near their home or a promotion opportunity, and we know we're going to be losing a couple of members of staff, sometimes that for September, sometimes that for a little bit earlier in the year, and we have a couple of staff who will be leaving in May. We have Year 7 whose numbers are slightly smaller than other year groups, and we've run 5 groups in that year group, which isn't really cost effective, so we're going to reduce that. So after Easter we're going to be reducing Year 7 to 4 tutor groups. That'll mean some timetable changes for both staff and students. We're going to be running through that with staff in the next 5 or 6 days. Then we'll share that with the students that are directly affected in terms of the tutor groups, and then we'll publish new timetables for all students after Easter. It's nothing to worry about, it's nothing to be concerned about, it's just some timetable changes that mean we can save a little bit of money and redistribute that money and resources to support the young people more effectively. Congratulations to our Year 9 football team who took on Downend in the semi-final of the South Gloss Cup and won 3-1, so well done to them. They now play our arch rival Sir Bernard Lovell in the final next week, and we wish them every success with that. You should have received an invite if your child has been nominated for an award on an awards presentation evening on the 25th of March. Invitations came out earlier this week. Please RSVP via the Google form that was sent to you so we know how many parents we're expecting. With parents in mind, we have a parent forum next week. I had invited several parents and we have 10 to 12 parents who attend. But if you would like to be involved in that, where you hear updates from myself and then share some ideas, constructive feedback with me in person, that event is next Tuesday the 17th of March between 6 and 7. Please could you contact Ms Chung and register that you'd like to come, just so we know again for numbers. We put on a little bit of refreshments for you, so we'd like to know numbers on that. We had a visit a couple of weeks ago from the Department for Education. Because of where the school is, we're entitled to some RISE funding, which is a government programme to support schools who are improving. They visited the school, they said that we're improving and improving really well, and they'd like to give us some money to keep that improvement going and speed up some of those improvements. And we've been awarded £200,000 over 2 years, which is fantastic, and we can invest that to support the improvements we're making, particularly in teaching and learning and attendance, and we're working through that plan at the moment, so that's great news for the school. And finally, just a couple of nudges, one around uniform. Please make sure that the uniform that your child comes to school in is appropriate and that it meets our uniform standards. We want to maintain those high expectations and high standards that we've set, and also around mobile phones. I have a personal view on mobile phones, which I'm sure is shared by a lot of parents, that young people spend too much time on their mobile phones. They're very useful, they're needed for communication, we understand that, but they do spend too much time on them. We have a ban in school, so if the mobile phone is seen or heard, it's confiscated and the student collects it at the end of the day. There are other schools locally who use pouches, so students have to put their mobile phone in the pouches or in a box at the start of the day so it's locked away. We're exploring those possibilities, but please encourage your child to stay off their mobile phone. Switch it off, put it in their bag or their locker so it's out of sight, and then they can use it before school and after school if you need to contact them in terms of safety on their way to and from school. Thank you very much.